I'm glad I didn't record that part.
I know.
And this is my gran.
First time I've sat down today, and it is now 20 to 2.
Oh my God,
That's after walking 2.5 miles back from Ashgrove.
It doesn't sound like a long time, but believe me, guys, it's a long time.
Mm.
So the ghost has been relatively quiet in this house.
And now it's started in Jack's house.
Can't believe that. Not gonna lie, I am quite pissed.
Really?
I just bought a book on how to deal with these things, and it's like.
So are you telling the story?
First of all.
Oh, pass me a bottle of water, will you? It comes on and then he buggers off. Where have you gone now?
I meant to get this sorted before.
No, I've got 2 open there.
Which one do you want?
Hey.
Let's get this sorted beforehand. So today, guys, probably some of you have already known about this if you watch my YouTube shorts. This is said book that my gran ordered
3 months ago.
3 months ago. Yeah, she ordered it in June.
Yeah.
It's literally only just come, but it's a brand
It's only
new
just
one.
come because it's only just
Come out.
It was on the waiting list.
Published by Carmen Carione.
Alright.
Cool name.
Carry on then.
And this proves its validity. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Because even the author of this book himself has seen a monster. So that's why he's written about these monsters. Africa, you've got the Black Shuck, you've got Azazel, I think that's Azazel, I'm not sure. You got Nyx, the Grim Reaper looking type thing. I haven't read the chapter on that one yet, but I might get up to that tonight. I've read quite a bit.
Tell them what it's called.
Freaky Folklore.
Oh, do you tell them?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But it has a chapter on skinwalkers, and the confusing part is that this house is haunted by spirits and skinwalkers. It just proves the skinwalker validity, really, because it said in the book that skinwalkers can imitate a family member.
Yeah. And we know that's been me.
Said family member.
Yeah.
Don't, man, it creeps me out, bro. You roll your eyes. I was really stressed out like last year about it.
Alright.
It was massive. But yeah, this has definitely got to be a skinwalker with all the things that it said. But thanks to this, I know how to defeat the mother.
Okay.
Sucker. Oh!
I said sucker.
You just said the F word.
I never did.
Ah! Yeah, you did.
No,
you
I
just
didn't.
said the F
No,
word.
I didn't.
You said the F
I
word.
didn't.
You did.
I didn't. I said sucker.
Your lips went for.
I actually said pucker.
Your lips went for.
Anyway, carry on.
So, yeah. Thanks to this book, I know how to kill it. Caught a bullet in ash. Bullet.
A silver bullet.
Silver bullet, which I have, covered in ash.
He has actually. He has got a silver bullet.
They know because I've shown it on a
I've
video.
shown it.
Yeah. I have actually got a silver bullet. It's at home, locked away. Just need to bring
Ready to kill a what?
To kill a skinwalker. Literally, I'm going to do it. If...
And you know, would you kill me?
No, because it isn't you. Because I see you go out and I see your car leave a literal walk.
Right.
And then like an hour after you've gone, it literally pipes up and goes, Jack.
Yeah.
I'm watching everywhere to see if you've come back sneakily, but you haven't. I'm watching in the back, I'm watching in the front, I'm watching upstairs. You haven't. It just happens.
Yes.
It's like it's constantly here.
Well, I haven't been here for a bit.
Yeah, it has.
When?
It happened on Saturday, I told
Oh,
you.
at your house?
No.
Here? Oh, right, here.
When you were out at Tesco with my mum.
Right.
I had to babysit the house.
Tesco's.
I had to babysit my cat and babysit the house.
Yeah.
And it happened for a short bit, but you know what? I've actually gotten used to ignoring it now.
And did you say do one?
No, I didn't even reply. I didn't even go.
Oh, that's the best thing to do.
I didn't even walk into the kitchen because it was in the freaking cursed room again.
Right.
But no, I didn't even get up or say anything. It just died down after that.
Maybe you weren't bothered.
Yeah, but tomorrow I'm going to bring the bullet, but I need ash. I don't know where to get ash
Well, I'm not having a smoke.
from. I think a silver bullet would just work anyway because they're allergic to pure
Well,
silver.
how are you going to get the silver bullet in it? Have you got a gun?
You don't have to get it into it.
Oh.
It repels it like the cross repels
Or
demons.
you just show it a silver
like
bullet?
you hold it and it repels them.
Right, and what does the ash do?
Well, you're supposed to shoot it with that because the
Oh,
ash
right.
actually gets into them and kills them.
Right.
But yeah,
So is this what we're talking about?
no.
Oh.
We're actually talking about one of the America specifically biggest mystery, the Montauk Project.
The what?
The Montauk Project.
What's that?
Now this is the cue where my gran rolls her eyes.
Go on.
She normally rolls her eyes, but it's basically Stranger Things based on true stories. Basically a real life crime case, but like not exactly like Stranger Things. I mean, miss out all the monsters and the stuff like that. That didn't happen. The telekinesis part though, that happened in the 1980s with all the kids.
Right. Yes, that bit.
That bit, and it was called the Montauk Project.
Right.
Because all these kids were kidnapped by government people in
Just off the street.
Yeah, kidnapped. It was a massive thing, but it was very secretive at the time, so like not a lot of people could talk about it. And it happened in 1988 and finished in 1991 because the project was closed down and then all the kids went back to their homes.
What, they just went?
Well,
Did the
really,
parents know they'd gone, or
yeah,
did they just disappear?
no,
Oh, right.
they
They knew they were part of that.
It was like when a kid now goes missing and there's a massive case on it, but this is more secretive government type stuff, so they couldn't really do a case on it.
Right, so let me get this straight. A kid would go missing
Yeah.
and just gone, and then when they got fed up with it, they just sent the kid back
No,
home.
it's not like they weren't fed up with it. The government shut it down.
Yeah, when they shut it down, they just sent the kids back home.
What else would they do with the kids?
That sounds a bit random.
What else would they do with the
Well,
kids?
I don't know.
I mean, to be quite
honest, you'd think they'd see them off. Rather than
they weren't evil.
Yeah, they must have been evil if they kidnapped people's children.
Yeah, but it was to do an experiment. It was
that's
a very...
alright. We're going to kidnap so many children.
You're not letting me finish. It's a government-led project and it's highly secretive. Not a lot of people could have known, so the best way to go about it was to kidnap children. They couldn't exactly talk to the parents because the parents wouldn't believe them, first of all, because it's too far-fetched for parents to believe, hence you. But I believe in this. My mum believes in this.
I'm nodding my head here. Yeah, far-fetched.
It was real. It was a real thing.
But what I can't get in my head is that they kidnapped them, did the experiment, and then just said, right, you can go home now.
What?
Didn't the parents say to him, what's been going on with you all this
Again,
time?
you're not
You don't let
letting
me finish.
The kid...
You don't let me say anything. You just... But when I'm trying to talk.
You're yapping on,
Well,
and
I'm
I'm
not
like...
saying anything. I know, but I've got to be able to have my say. If anybody watches this, am I right or am
They
I
can't
wrong?
comment.
Well, I've got to. If
Unfortunately.
we're having a discussion, I've got to put my side to it.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying, can I finish off? Because I haven't exactly finished off
Well,
my
you
side
stopped
to it.
talking, so I thought you had.
No. I was just about to say that actually the fate of the children is actually unknown, but I'm just presuming that they went back home.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
I don't see how they could just send them home because obviously the parents had just. My turn.
No, I said, well, fair enough.
Because the parents would be asking them, what have you been doing? Where have you been? What's this experiment?
Well, yeah, fair enough. Your opinion holds validity. I'm not saying that it doesn't. I'm not saying that you've...
No, right.
Opinion's
but it's just
bullshit.
And it's all come out now or something.
No, it was a famous thing in Montauk back in the 1980s.
What's it called?
Montauk Project, and it's an actual place in America called Montauk.
Spell it.
I don't really know how to spell it. It's a confusing word. Montauk. Let me... There's a restaurant based on it. No, that's far-fetched.
Put it in American.
Montauk Project, that's the building where they did the experiments on the children.
Right, and what else? There are only pictures, it doesn't say anything.
It's still a secretive thing. The only thing we know is that a group of scientists got children to push the boundaries of science and basically, unlock more percentages of the brain. That's all we know. That's all the public knows.
Right.
So if you ask me to find out more stuff about it, I can't because I have been doing my research about this.
It's just how it doesn't say anything, they're just pictures.
Yeah, there'll be an overview somewhere, but like I said, it's still a secretive thing.
The Montauk Project is a conspiracy.
Like, no, it's not all of it. I'm clicking it so you can read all of it.
I would do.
I was just helping you. You don't have to move your phone away
I know,
from
because
me.
you're always grabbing things off me. The Montauk Project is a conspiracy theory that alleges there was a series of United States government projects conducted at Camp Hero or Montauk Air Force Station in Montauk, New York, for the purpose of developing psychological warfare techniques and exotic research, including time travel. Don't say anything about kids.
Yeah, it was included with kids and people.
Don't say anything about kids.
That was the overview of what they were trying to achieve. That's also the building where they did it.
That looks like that airport.
No, that's a book that someone wrote on it.
Right.
But in that book it talks about the kids that were experimented on.
Right.
Type in was something about
Good.
Montauk kids or something like that. Yeah. We'll be with you in 5 seconds. Intermission.
It doesn't tell you. I
Well,
put in were children used in the experiments, but it says nothing. It's
you're on
not one.
images, that's why.
Well, there's nothing else.
Right, hang on. Was children used in the Montauk project? I did my research yesterday and it was... What? No, that's a person visiting it now because it's all abandoned and you still can't enter for some reason. But the whole thing was to experiment on children.
But they're not
And
gonna
people.
They're not going to put that on there, are they?
No, but I did find it somewhere. I read it somewhere. And it also has a chapter on that in the Montauk Project book. But I haven't read that book. But, yeah.
Right. Well, did it work?
My theory, yeah, it worked. But that's why they won't talk about it now. Because it worked.
And what did they exactly do?
Telekinesis. Psychological
So
warfare.
being able to move things
With your mind.
with your mind. And
I've
things
seen
like
pictures
that.
of them actually doing it. The kids.
Yeah.
Actually moving things
Well,
with
there's
their
none
mind.
on there.
Well, I saw it this morning. I TikToked it. You don't have TikTok. I researched it on TikTok and it showed you a bunch of confidential photos on it, but felt bad looking at them.
Right.
Confidential.
Oh, so well, they were on there, weren't they?
Oh yeah, surprisingly, but I believe that it was a real thing that happened, and even the actors in Stranger Things. Are you really having boiling water and water?
I'm taking the chill off there.
Even the actors in Stranger Things were actually forced to talk about
And is
it
that
when the show
sort of
came out.
about it? Stranger Things.
Stranger Things is loosely based on a true story.
Right.
That part of it, not the monsters though.
So with the shaved head who was always running about in a nightshirt, she
Yeah.
was one of the kids that were experimenting on.
There weren't actually a kid called 11, but they just made that up for the show.
for the show.
Obviously, but there would have
Right.
been kids like that. That's why they got kids into it.
Yeah.
Because in season 4 of Stranger Things, it showed you inside the entire lab, and it was full of kids, not just one kid.
Swallow.
It was absolutely full of kids. It was like a school.
I believe it. I believe they did them things.
Really?
Yes.
Because I believe that it happened. But
I
you're just figment.
No, I absolutely. Of course they'll do that. Of course they'll get kids that they'll experiment with. No doubt about it.
Yeah, of course they will.
No doubt about that. I absolutely believe that.
Can't tell if you're bluffing.
I'm not bluffing. I mean it.
Is
I
my
really-
gran okay?
I do believe it. If I believe in something, I'll say. But I do. They're not going to do. They'll use any ways or means to do whatever they want.
Yeah, I mean, reports said that they weren't exactly...
We, you, me, everybody, we're just like lab rats.
Well, we haven't been used for experiments yet.
Really?
Well,
Think
we haven't
back
been...
to COVID-19.
Yeah, but I mean like a private and confidential one like the Montauk Project.
No.
Like they were
But
shipped
they'll-
away into an abandoned science
Well,
lab.
they'll cherry pick the people they want, won't they, for that? The kids that they want.
Yeah.
But I think the world was used on a mass scale for...
Yeah, I do, but it didn't work.
I suppose it worked to an extent.
Yeah, and I suppose you're right. It worked to a degree, really, didn't it? Yeah. I mean, some people suffered from it. Some people got bad memory after it.
Still suffering.
Long COVID, yeah.
From it.
Yeah. But no.
I'm just glad I didn't have the jibby jab. But that's all gone quiet now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
About the effects of it.
Of the jab.
They've quietened it all down.
I think they've been telling people to shut up about it. But no, this Montauk project only lasted for 5 years, so it was a small experiment type science research thing.
But I don't think they'd think twice about just getting kids, kidnapping them and taking them to a place like that, and then when they finish with them...
Well, like I said before, the fate of the children are unknown. They don't know if they're alive still or dead. You know? What are you messing up?
No, I was just getting a piece of fluff off your ear. I see my sore burn.
Yeah, that looks bad though. You should put some Germline on it.
I've had to do it, was so sore.
But, like I said, they don't know if they're still alive or dead.
Well, what would they do? Would they sort of adopt them out to people?
Well, they could have done.
They'll be grown up now.
They'll be growing up now, but I mean...
I think they just kill them.
Well, like I said, we don't know because that part is
how could
private. Nobody knows what.
How could they keep them? Because them kids would talk about what went on.
Well, in Stranger Things, they'd be told to shut up.
Oh, all right then.
Maybe they might have scared them. You know, if I was taken away to a private government research lab and they told me to shut up, I'd shut up.
They wouldn't trust them.
No, they
because
probably
there
wouldn't.
Could always be one.
Yeah, true.
There'd always be one that would assess something, so they don't know which one that is, so I think it'd be walk on the plank. Yeah, there would always be one, but what I'm saying is that if I was shipped away to a private government research lab and they told me to shut up about what I've seen, I would. That's quite funny, that, Jack. Why? You just say, I would. I would. Yeah, but they wouldn't be able to trust you that you would. Well, they wouldn't be able to take your absolute 100% word for the fact that I won't say a word about it. Because as you got older, you might get angry about it and then think, right, I'm going to blow all that out of the water. I'd get angry about it, but I wouldn't tell anyone about it because they could always target the people that I love. Yeah, but they still wouldn't trust you. I think after the experiments, they would just... I wouldn't tell anyone about it. And that's not me siding with them. Because if it happened, I wouldn't side with them. But I definitely still wouldn't tell anyone about it. No, but again, I will say they couldn't trust you that you wouldn't. Some of them, the reports came out about this. I said I wouldn't tell anyone. We've just... Get it right. I said I wouldn't tell anyone. We're literally talking about a private and confidential thing on YouTube right now. Absolutely. The scientists that did it are probably watching and going, that's it. I want to paint my kitchen and I don't know where to start. Cool. Not interested, are you? No. This isn't about painting kitchens. This is a conspiracy theory podcast. I'm a woman. I can talk about two things at once. When I'm older, I'm going to become a professional podcaster and I'm going to hire actual people to talk about conspiracy theories. Well, talk to your mum about it. She'd be interested. She ain't got the time, bro. What? The times I hear that, I'm running around like a blue-ass fly, trying to get everything done so I can sit down and do this here. And you always come back and say, my mum ain't got the time. Spend a weekend at our house, then you'll see. We don't even have a desk that we can do it on. You've got a table in the front room. It wouldn't work, and it's being painted. No. It'll dry. Yeah, but I can't do it right now. The only time that me and my mum would have time to do it is if she came over here one Friday. Then we'd be able to do it. She don't get it, your mum. She doesn't talk about it. We tried to do it before with her and she didn't actually get it. What we talk about. What? We were doing one once. And I think it just went off onto other things then. We've never done a How Do They Know with her ever. I would have sworn we had. No, never. Ever. Well, I must have dreamt it then. Yeah, I think you have. Never. And me and my mum talk about conspiracy theories all the time when we're in the car and stuff like that. We should tape it. We're bringing thousands of bags over to be here.
it'd be a
Do you
bit...
think people are interested in this
No,
conversation?
it'd be a bit unprofessional if we just started videoing in the car with my massive bubble coat
In
on.
this unprofessional, because we were having a discussion
Yeah, but
about something
We're
else.
actually sat down at a desk talking about it like a proper podcast. I mean, for it to be a proper podcast, you need a microphone and stuff. Well, when I'm older, I could actually get Jabril on an episode.
That would be interesting.
Why would that be interesting?
No, I mean, it would be interesting.
Well, I mean, he likes conspiracy theory stuff like that too, so yeah.
Yeah, but he might be busy.
I said when we're older.
GCSEs and things to do.
I said when we're older.
Yeah. Old men.
No, but like, when we're older, I mean, grown-up adults have podcasts where they talk about other stuff with other adults. So that's the end of the episode.